Hi Cancer, this is Amani. I hope all is well. This is your weekly reading for April 10th to April 16th, 2017. Okay, so for those who are new to my channel, this is the Crux Ansate spread. Looks at all aspects of your life, and I'm using the tarot of the Orishas, okay? Alright Cancer, so let's begin with your reading. My allergies are kicking me. And maybe some of you are dealing with allergy issues, so bear with me, okay? In your starting point, you have the 5 of air here. You could be dealing with air signs like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person, excuse me, this person, I also feel like you have difficulty expressing how you feel to them, or they may be having this difficulty with you. This card also represents internet communications and sometimes like backstabbing and manipulation. So maybe you feel there's a sense of you may have been feeling manipulated by this person. They could have gotten you to do something that you deep down in your heart didn't want to do, but I feel like they kind of like tweaked it their way so that you would follow through with what they wanted to do, is what it feels like to me. Okay, so it's kind of like it's that situation where, like, for example, someone wants to drive to like take a drive somewhere, and then they're like, okay, I don't want to go there, it's too cold, can we go somewhere else? So this is a minor example, but it's basically like someone making something comfortable for them but kind of inconveniencing you, is what it feels like to me, or vice versa. Okay, and with this, I do feel like there's some element of traveling solo also, because of maybe you can't deal with this person anymore. They're difficult. They may be up and down all the time. Maybe they're hot and cold. Maybe they don't know if they really want to be with you, and they're like in and out all the time. So it's like they'll come for you for sex, but then like in a couple of weeks or 2 weeks you don't hear from them, or vice versa. Okay, so it's a lot of they're a bit flighty, that they're kind of up and down with how they feel about you. It's almost like not being sure if they totally want to be with you, but there's some kind of tie. It could be like a child, it could be like some type of a attraction, but it's not like you're married to the person. All right, in your second position, you have the 8 of air here. Air energy. Again, this represents not feeling good. This also has to do with being a little tied up, being wrapped up, possibly with an air sign. This person, I feel like this person is very heavily in your energy. I feel like it may be like a Gemini that has been manipulating your situation and manipulating the choices that you make in your life. Okay, and with this, I'm feeling like they're hiding something from you for whatever reason. It could be like a surprise. It could be but it's more like it's more in your favor. Okay, so it's not like they're hiding it on purpose. I feel like it's going to benefit you for whatever reason. It could be there's something here about surrogacy. So maybe someone is going to help you, like if you do want children, maybe someone is going to help you in terms of getting children, like surrogate, like maybe you're looking into surrogacy. But I feel like you're a little bit like up and hot and cold about it. Like I said, maybe that's what the air sign wants you to do. Maybe they want you to look into surrogacy, or they want you to look into adoption or something, or you want to do that and they don't want you to do that, or if not you, your family wants you to do that, and the air sign is trying to say, no, I want her to have the child, or I want her to keep the child around. I don't want to put up the child for adoption, etc., foster care, whatever the case may be. And with this, I feel like there's some kind of element of someone arguing. There's a lot of arguing going on. It could even be with your family, is what it feels like, and that's why you feel this way. Like if it's a pregnancy, they're upset about you being pregnant and they're confused. So I feel like you're just as confused, but I feel like the air sign coming in with the communication is going to clear up the issue with you and your family, is what it feels like to me. So I feel like you're waiting on this air signs communication in terms of like a pregnancy, like truth coming to light about a pregnancy or surrogacy, and then them communicating with your family. If not a pregnancy situation, it could even be a job where someone kind of fell ill at work. So now you're waiting Now you're waiting to hear, okay, am I going to take that person's place? Am I going to take on their position? Like, what is it going to look like at work now is what this feels like, okay? In your third position, you have the Two of Water. So you got water energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. And with this, I feel like you could be in a relationship with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I feel like this person has been testing you. They've been testing your patience. Like I said, back to the Five of Air, they could be exposing something about you online that's not true. They may be actually trying to like make it seem like it's kind of like like when you one up someone or when you try to like make them feel good about themselves. Like, that's the kind of feeling that I get off of this card. All right, so they could be doing that to you or you're doing that to them, but it's kind of like you're liking it. Like, it's not necessarily negative. It's almost like you're liking it, whereas it may seem like a backstabbing situation to other people, it's something that's actually benefiting you. If it's a pregnancy, someone is exposing that secret online, or someone is telling you this on the phone, or the air sign person, and it seems like you have people around you like, oh, wait a minute, like, what is going on here? I didn't know that was happening. Okay, if this is a relationship, someone is exposing secrets about a relationship online, all right, that was kept hidden or that you tried to keep hidden, or vice versa. Okay. In your fourth position in your future, you have the Ten of Earth. Great card to have. This is about abundance, happiness at home, good job, money flowing in like water, All right, maybe water. Maybe you need to drink more water. I feel like some of you are dehydrated. If this is a pregnancy, you're dehydrated. Your body's starting to change. You may be getting thirstier is what it feels like to me. And with this, I do feel like you are exercising. You are taking the necessary steps you need to do to make your body feel better. If not that, I feel like you went from a place where you didn't have it all together financially. Not all of you, but some of you, where someone came in, could have been the earth, could have been the air sign, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that came in and assisted you on the home front in terms of bringing in more abundance into your household, whether that be helping you buy more food for your family, etc., helping support you. Okay, so bringing stability back into your life is what I feel like. Definitely on the money front, they could have offered you a job. Like I said here, someone could have left and you got offered that person's position. Okay, is what it feels like to me. Or it's like you got a promotion at work and people are really looking at you. They like what you do and they want to work with you. So that's why you have the Two of Cups here also. Okay, so great stuff going on here, Cancer. In your fifth position, you have your instincts. You have the Three of Water here. So your instincts are basically using your intuition about something that's going on around you. The Three of Cups represents happy energy. It represents parties and having a good time with family and friends. Drinking too much, be careful drinking too much. If you do smoke, whether that be, I'm even feeling like someone does a little bit of coke, but don't overload on it. You know what I mean? But it's, everybody has something that they use to make them, get to that euphoria. Okay, and if it's going to be euphoric, okay, I feel like there's this energy. You are very spiritual, some of you. So I do feel like someone is going outside and doing a lot of meditating. It could even be in the park. I'm getting a vision of a park right now, like people doing a lot of outdoorsy activities. So there's kind of like happy energy going on here. And with this, I'm getting that someone could actually be parting from someone. Okay, so it could be an air sign where you decided to part from this person. Okay, but it's going to benefit you and them, is what it feels like to me. I feel like you decided to do it because it may have been mentally draining on you, because I feel like you tied your emotions into that person too much and they took advantage, is what it feels like to me. It's like, like sleeping with someone just for the sake of sleeping with them, but no strings attached situation. But I feel like your strings were attached, but theirs weren't. Okay, so it's kind of like that phone, like that cut phone with the string, but somebody cut the string off and then you're left hanging, literally. All right. So if it's that kind of situation, also, I do feel like you could have been in communications with someone on the phone and their phone cut off, or it's like some static, or like the phone went dead and they're trying to tell you something very important, and then like the phone cuts off or something like that. All right. With this, I do feel like you could be traveling to go see someone as well. It could be a family member, etc., based on news. And that's why there's some kind of phone communication where someone might have gotten cut off. Or maybe you felt like somebody cut you off, like you're talking, and then it just like cut you off. Like that's like your pet peeve. It's like, I'm trying to get a point across, and then they want their point across so badly, and they cut you off. Like they interject the conversation. All right. So if you're dealing with a person like that, they're not listening to you. It's time to move on from them, or they're not taking heed to your word, etc., and they don't give a damn about what you're saying. Cut them off, basically. All right. It's annoying to you, is what it seems like. All right. In your 6th position, you have your accomplishment. You have the couple. This represents Gemini, so you could be dealing with one. With this, I feel like there's some element of tying the knot here with this person. So maybe, whereas you did have some kind of issue with them at one point, it could have even been at the beginning of the week or something like that. I feel like there's some kind of tie being made here. It doesn't have to be marriage, but I feel like you're like reconciling with this person. So whereas it looked like a little bit heated earlier in the week, it seems like you managed to mellow things down with them, is what it feels like to me. All right. And with this, there's like a next level situation going on here. So maybe you're moving on to the next level with them. Okay. So whereas you could have been dealing with an air sign that was up and down, where towards the middle of the week, they're like coming back around, or you're coming back around. So that's a good thing to have. And then that's why they're bringing in stability into your home. They could be the ones offering you the new job, new position, etc., even a new home. Okay. And with this, I do feel like if this is at work, this is a partnership that's going really well, and it can be with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Whereas they may be in need of your time a lot, but it's because it's a good thing. It's not like taking advantage where like you're being pounded down with work. It just seems like some of you do have that situation where people are giving you more responsibility at work, and then others of you have a situation where maybe someone else you feel like is taking over or trying to take the spotlight away from you, etc. But for your accomplishment though for the week, it's a great accomplishment in terms of the job. How much money you're making. Like I said, you did have a situation where you could have been offered another position, okay, because someone was sick and they had to leave the job, but not you. Okay, that's more on outside of you. All right. In your 7th position for your spiritual self, you have the 4 of air. All right, so there's a spiritual tie to that air sign, is what it feels like. If not that, I do feel like you feel spiritually drained. Some of you, I'd also feel like you're not getting enough sleep. You may be up all night tossing, turning. It may actually take you an hour or two to actually fall asleep. I feel like you have to like exhaust yourself in order to fall asleep. Okay, so you can't just lay down and like close your eyes and knock out. This takes much longer. Okay, I feel like coffee may actually be interfering with this as well. It may be because caffeine kind of it kind of goes like, it gives us like this boost, and then all of a sudden we crash. Okay, so that's what I feel like you feel like with your spiritual energy. It's like 1 minute you're really hyper and up there, and then all of a sudden it's like a drain. There's some kind of weird drain, and it could have to do, this is in Mercury in retrograde for this week, so that's why you feel like that. It also could have to do with your allergies, either physical, like not getting enough sleep. You need more vitamin C because like with your allergies, your nose is running a lot, it's itchy, you're sneezing, etc. So that could be causing you some blocks, because if you look at the card, the birds are at every extremity on this person, so you could feel blocked that way. Okay, so really just and I feel like getting Reiki is going to help you with these blocks. Okay, yeah, get Reiki done. in your 8th position, what you have, your mentality, you have the 4 of water here. All right, so you do feel a little bit emotionally detached from people, from the society, because you're not feeling good. If you're pregnant, yeah, it's understandable. You don't want to be out all the time. If it's a sickness, you don't want to be out all the time. Your allergies are driving you crazy. If it's a person, you feel locked down too, for goodness sakes. They maybe their energy is so powerful over you, you don't know how to like move yourself from them. Like you can't stop thinking about them is what it feels like to me. And that's why you feel like you're detaching from like your regular group of friends, because this person has got such a hold on you, either for negative or for positive is what it feels like. So if it's if it's going to be positive, I do feel like you do have your eyes on someone, okay? If not a Gemini, I do feel like another air sign, like a Libra possibly. And this is what's making you feel this way. And a Libra is tied to someone else is what it feels like. They could be tied to a fire sign. And you're a little bit stuck hanging. You don't know what to do because you're like in hot pursuit for this person. And they're not available. They're already tied is what it feels like to me. Okay? That's for you. I feel like that's more like a man. I feel like that's a man that's dealing with that. And it's a female air sign that they're going after that's already taken. Alright? In your 9th position, you have the 7 of water here. You're in dream-like state here. Alright? And this has to do with what's changing around you. So maybe you're coming out of a dream state about air sign. Okay? You're coming out of it. It's almost like I said, you could be coming out of this emotional detachment. Maybe the air sign is finally deciding to be with you. Alright? After some harsh situation, after having dealt with some kind of there's some kind of guilt going on here, either on your part or theirs. Okay? So it's like coming out of this now. If not coming out, you're in this. You're dreaming about this air sign person, this water sign person. Like they have your mind pretty much wrapped. Like if you look at the image, the person is kind of like in like a whirlwind, it looks like wind. I don't know what that is, but they're trapped in it. And like if you look at the colors in the card, there's all kinds of blues and yellows and reds and pinks, purples. They're dreaming. Okay, they're dreaming, they're hoping for change with an air sign person. They're hoping for a change. That's what you are doing right now. Okay, and it could even be like a family situation where you're hoping that someone's current health state will change. Okay, you may be by their side and just hoping and praying that things are going to get better for them. All right, so there's some kind of weight. I'm even feeling like I'm even getting like something about 8 weeks, like 8 more weeks with this. Okay, someone could be due in 8 more weeks, or you know someone that's due, like their pregnancy, or if this is like life support, there's 8 more weeks that they're gonna wait 8 more weeks for this person to see if they're going if they're going to come out of a coma situation, something like that. There's something here where someone's like tied down and you're trying to wait and see if they're going to come out of it. Okay, you could be waiting 8 weeks to like, it could even be like a divorce finalization where like there's 8 more weeks and then you'll be able to marry the person that you're meant to be with. All right. In your 10th position, you have the resolution. You have the 2 of fire here. Patience. This could be patience needed with a fire sign. An Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person I feel like you're communicating with. And they're a bit dreamy. Maybe their head is a bit in the clouds right now. And I feel like that's what you feel. Or you feel like someone's head is in the cloud too much. And that's why they're not able to move forward with you or with a project, etc. Like, it's almost like they want to take it to the next level with you, but you're like, okay, there's some kind of hesitation going on here. But you got a green door, all right? I can understand where your block is. Because it's like you're surrounded and it's like needing to walk through this door and make something happen and change for yourself is what it feels like to me, okay? All right then, Cancer, that concludes your reading. Happy Easter to those who observe the holiday. If you have any personal questions, concerns, or would just like a private reading, please email me at hassaniife at 777@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you always. May many blessings come your way. Take care, Cancer. Bye.